Uniting two of America's closest and most capable partners in the region, something which said could not be done. This deal is a significant step towards building a more peaceful, secure, and prosperous Middle East.
And finally, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says the U.S. is suspending private charter flights to Cuba. In a tweet, Pompeo accused the Castro regime of financing its abuses with tourism funds, adding, quote, dictators cannot be allowed to benefit from U.S. travel. It's worth noting that the U.S. banned charters to Cuba back in January, but this new guidance now includes Havana. Those are our headlines for now, Allison. Be back soon.
All right, Joe, thanks so much. We'll see you in a bit. Weekly jobless claims out today, coming under 1 million for the first time since the pandemic started. 963,000 Americans, to be exact, filed for first-time unemployment last week. NBC News business and tech correspondent Jolene Kent joining me now. Joe, what finally got us below 1 million claims, and what is the unemployment picture overall here?
Well, we're still on a plateau, Allison. That really is the headline here. So it's good news after 21 weeks of being in the millions. We're now below that at 963,000. But you still see significant unemployment collection across the country, especially in states like Nevada and California. A lot of people still hit really, really hard by this crisis. So the good news is people continue to go back to work. Some businesses are rehiring. But that 963,000 number is still basically, if you take a broader look at it, at the 1 million mark. So there's still a lot of people out there hurting, and you still see over 25 million people collecting unemployment insurance overall. It's a huge number.
Yeah, huge numbers, indeed, numbers we weren't talking about at all before this pandemic. Joe, some lawmakers are arguing that that $600 weekly unemployment bonus was keeping people from going back to work. That ran out on July 31st. What have we been seeing since then?
Yeah, you know, we did see the unemployment numbers drop last week, so that's a good sign. We want that to happen. We want people to go back to work and find new jobs. But the question of that being an incentive, according to the experts I've talked to, be it an economist or state labor department executive director and unemployed workers themselves, they're all saying that they need that money to sustain the rent and food as they continue to look for a new job. So just because you take away the $600 doesn't mean there are jobs